The snow from overnight and through the morning meant a slow and slippery commute for drivers around the region. News 4's Anthony Kanji has been covering, the difficult task on the roads all day today. What does it look like now, Anthony?
Well, Victoria, I'm here in Niagara Falls where there's a lot of snow, one of the hardest hit areas, in fact, making things very difficult for drivers. And actually, a snowplow just came through here a little while ago, so you can see exactly how much snow they're getting. And the problem is, it's not letting up. Niagara County has been one of the hardest hit areas with this latest storm. The LaSalle Expressway was especially covered with snow and made driving difficult this morning.
It's not so much the weather, it's the caliber of drivers are on the road. Some you can trust, some you can't.
This neighborhood in Niagara Falls saw nearly a foot of fresh powder, and we're very busy trying to keep up.
I've been out here for like 45 minutes, an hour now. It's not helping me out at all.
So you're going to be just kind of doing it all day?
Probably.
Well, I see my neighbor, out here, so I figured I better get out here and do it too. So you got to look out for the kids and the mailman.
This snowplow driver has been at it since 2 a.m., hitting all the local businesses.
Continue going from one property to another property. Delta Sonic, back to Denny's, Denny's back to DeCamillo's, back to Tiny Treasure, back to Goodyear, back to Crocs. Shall we start again?
But not everyone's complaining. This man bought a new snowblower last week and has been itching to use it.
Yeah, I like to be outside, beat shoveling. I work nights, last night, so I got all day to play with the snow.
He's enjoying his new toy so much that he's been taking care of the whole street. Definitely think that's a neighbor none of us would probably mind to have. Now, one other point of emphasis driving out here, the Grand Island Bridge, especially slick, right where the toll lanes go into 2 lanes right there. Something to just keep in mind in case you're going to be driving out there. Live in Niagara Falls, Anthony Kanji, News 4 at noon.